What is up, boys? So, as you can see, today I'm going to be showing you the new hero in Honor of Kings, King of Glory. He came out like a week ago, and I have to say it's one of the coolest heroes I've ever seen in any MOBA. You'll see he has so much mobility. He has more mobility than Nakrov even. And you can see he looks really cool. He has like a thing where he has like a quiver with spears and stuff on his back. And you will see soon in the gameplay. This is again, I'm spectating a very good player, as always, because I did not buy this hero yet, and I think this hero would be pretty impossible to play on high ping. So I will be going through his abilities. So first of all, he can either jungle or top lane. This guy is gonna jungle. I think he's probably better in the jungle, but no one is sure yet. No one is sure. It's too new. It's too new. So you can see he's all about those spears. First ability, he basically throws a spear, and if it reaches max distance or if it hits an enemy, it stops and stays on the ground. And if he collects that spear, if he walks over the spear that is on the ground, he gets his passive. And his passive is, whenever he has it up, his next auto attack is going to be this dash. You can see he dashes a lot. So he dashes into the direction that you're walking, basically, whenever you press auto attack. So it's similar to Superman, but instead of knocking back people, it's just a dash and it slows, and yeah, basically that. And you can see him going crazy right now. So as I said, first ability, throws a spear like a skill shot. Then second ability is also, it places a spear. You can see it's like an AoE. You can just place it anywhere. So you can, for example, if a tank is in your way, you can throw it over him onto the enemy ADC, and then stuff like that. And now his ult is really cool. So as you know, whenever you'll see, just look at this. Just look at this. He can travel so often with his hero. It's absolutely crazy, and he actually does a very nice play here. He dashes away and he survives with 1 HP because he uses restore. So, to break down what happened there. As I said, whenever he walks into a spear and collects it from the ground, he gets this passive. The passive has no cooldown. So his ult makes the closest spear to him return to him on the way. So on the line that is made from the spear while it's traveling back to you, anyone who gets hit, any enemy that gets hit, takes percentage missing health damage. So the lower they are, the more damage they take from this line of the spear traveling to you. And so basically he collects his spear with his ult. You can see here, he's collecting the spears with his ult, and it's absolutely crazy, this skill. Like, let's go back real quick. He can collect spears with his ult, and you'll see here. So he throws the first spear. He collects it to deal damage to her as soon as she walks into it. He jumps in with his passive, throws another spear, collects it, jumps in again, and then just finishes her off with the S1 skill shot spear. So I think he gets away here. Yeah. So you can see he just keeps using his dashes to travel around. It's very similar to Superman, right? And as I was saying, the ult makes you collect the spear. It has a 30-second cooldown. However, it has 4 charges. So if you use it, you can collect 4 spears over the next couple seconds, and then it goes on that 30-second cooldown. And of course, you can see the skill cap is absolutely insane, right? And then he has some other hidden passives, not hidden, like just passives. One of them is the more movement speed he has, the more attack damage he gets. And the other one is whenever he dashes, he gains movement speed, as you can see a little bit. And yeah, I think whenever he collects a spear, he gets movement speed, yeah. So everything flows together, right? And yeah, he goes full AD, just like Nakrov. So far, I mean, as I said, look at this. Look how far he can chase the Quillen. He almost gets her. I think he does end up getting her now because the equivalent overextended. I don't know if he survives here though. He does. That is crazy. This hero, like when I play this game again, I'm a little bit busy right now, so I'm not playing too many games. But when I play this again, I'll for sure try to buy this hero and play him as much as I can, because this seems really fun. Like, just look at you always throw your S2 on yourself, and then you throw the S1 on the enemy, and then the spear lands behind him. You auto attack once to dash through him, because you got the empowered auto attack, because you threw your spear on yourself. And then you land behind him, get the spear that is lying behind him because of S1. And look at this, he can just use ult. It's just crazy. I don't know, I think this is one of the best designs. And also he looks really badass. Like, look at he's a guy with spears and a quiver, and I don't know, man. It looks really clean. I think this is the skin though. Yeah, I think the red thing, the red skin, that's the skin. But again, it's like a really cheap skin, because they always release a new hero, and you can see the abilities. Look at this. And I have to say something. Chinese is like very efficient. Like, if you write a Chinese sentence, and if you compare it to the same sentence in English, it's like 1/3 of the characters. So his abilities being like that, it will be like this in English, you know what I mean? So it's incredibly complex. I'm sure I missed a lot of stuff, because I just wanted to explain him as understandable as I could, so I wanted to stick to the basics. But I'm sure he has a lot of other, like, small passives and stuff that change the exact gameplay. But yeah, I just wanted to share this, because this guy's, you can see he plays it pretty well, right? Considering this hero is out for 1 week only, 1.5 weeks, something like that. It's absolutely insane how well he plays it already. Look at this. Look how cool it is. And now he ran out of ult, so he couldn't pursue there. But I'm pretty sure he might have been able to kill if he had 2 more ults. Because remember, the spear connecting from the spot to you when you call it back with your ult, it does percentage damage based on how low the enemy is. And the Arthur dropped lower and lower there, so he was only at half HP. I think he could have killed. Look at this. It's crazy. He killed that guy, by the way. He got that kill. And as you can see, he buys Blitzblade, which gives crit in this game. Like, he goes full crit, armor pierce, the whole, you know, the full AD thing. He has jungle item, attack speed boots, rank break, Spear of Longinus actually, and then a Blitzblade. I think he's gonna go for Claves. I'm not sure, but I think he's gonna go for Claves next. You can see how much he can dash. Here he shows the combo real quick. So you can do 2 quick dashes, just like that. And whenever you use your... that's the most important thing. Look at his cooldowns. Whenever he uses his passive dash, they drop. Like, whenever you dash, it reduces your cooldowns by probably 1 second, seems like, or 2 seconds maybe. You can see he shows the combo here, I think. Is he? No, he's just doing something. Oh, he was showing how much you can travel there, see? He was showing how much you can travel there. He dropped the spear on the right, and he's showing that it has a long enough time where it stays on the ground that you can do the whole thing again. So you can throw 2 S2s and jump 3 times essentially, and just traverse a lot of terrain with it. Like, this guy is absolutely insane. This hero. It's so cool. I have to buy this. It's such a cool hero. I just have to. What are you doing, man? Here. Windows Defender, by the way. Anyway, so as you can see, he's doing really well. He's 8-0. I have to say this is a diamond game, because I believe he was smurfing to practice the new hero. Usually he's do you remember I think Tony said it's the Elandor, but I'm not sure. But I think it's the server best Elandor, you know, the guy that I showed you guys, who played, he's really good. But I'm not sure if it's him, but I think it's, Tony said it might be him, he's not sure either. Yeah, so he buys the Claves, so he has the full juice crit combo, and just does so much damage now. But you can see, like his level 4 damage didn't seem too high, right? He dove the Yorn top lane and he killed him, but the Yorn was half HP, so you know, his level 4 damage is very reliant on hitting everything. And you can see how much damage the ult does though now late game. I mean, he's really fed, but Zenka had like 300 HP and just recalling one spear through her already killed her. She probably even had like 400 HP, so it's actually insane. You can see the passive can of course crit as well. So you can AoE crit Pog Champion, really cool. Yeah, this is so cool. Like just the gameplay is so cool because the movement is really important. So you have to be really precise, and it's just really I think it's really fun to watch as well. This is like there's not many heroes that are super fun to watch in my opinion. Like I wouldn't watch someone play Arthur, right? Because it's kind of boring. But like these high mobility heroes, and this is probably the highest mobility hero in the game now. If I'm trying to yeah, I mean King of Glory has Luna. She has more mobility probably. But you can see this guy's going crazy. Like look how many dashes he has. No one can escape. Oh, by the way, he has this bar with the purple stuff below his health bar. I have no idea what it does, so I'm sorry. It seems to... Oh, that's cool. He only has 4 spears. If you're paying attention, whenever he collects a spear, he gains 1 more stack, and whenever he uses a spear, he loses a stack. So that basically makes so that you have to be very careful with managing your spears. You can't just throw them around blindly and not collect them. Otherwise, you will take a long time in recharging them. But yeah, I think this hero is really cool. The fact that he only has 3 abilities shows that he might come to AoE in the future. So that's super cool. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace out, boys. Bye-bye.